Cheers to getting through that first segment. It was long-winded, y'all.
Y'all
But
needed to know.
y'all needed to know the tea. I really did.
Girl was living true to her name.
Scandalex. I don't know why he was acting like he didn't meet me when I was Scandalex.
Huh.
Save your tears, honey. You're a motherfucking diva.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Alexus Rebecca. Welcome back to another video. As y'all can see, it's a little change of scenery.
Yes,
and we have a special guest.
What up, y'all? What's poppin'? What up?
Y'all seen him in my vlogs a lot, but I don't think we've ever done like a formal sit down, like relationship chit chat video.
It's time.
So it's time. Yeah, we've been wanting to do it for a while. So I think it's time to get it done. So if you're new here, welcome. Tune in, stay a while. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching. I actually asked you guys on Instagram for all these topics. So shout out to you if you were able to give me a topic and hopefully we get to cover it. We got a lot to talk about. So before we even begin, let's just go ahead
take a cheers
and take a little toasty toast. Cheers, clank, clank. I made French 77s.
Fancy.
I will say they're a little sweet for my liking, but
you got your pinky up?
I do though. A little something to take the edge off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, babe. Let's just go ahead and
let's get into it. Let's dive straight into it.
Yeah, right into it. We got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
So we talked about this before, but I feel like it's good to just start with how we met.
Okay. So for those who don't know, my name is Vontae V. Vontae with an A, not Vontae with an O.
Oh yeah, they say Vontae a lot.
Funny spelling.
People say Dante a lot too.
Dante. I'll be like, it's funny spelling. Stop it. But yeah, I go by V. Pusha V, Pluto V.
All right.
All right. But yeah. So me and Baby, met about 6 years ago.
Was it 6?
6 years ago. You were a junior.
I was a junior in college.
You was a junior in college, and I was a.
Was I?
No, you were a sophomore.
I was a sophomore. I had no business in Miami.
You had no business in Miami. I'm about to say you were a sophomore in Miami. It was my final rodeo going to Miami because I was like, I was getting a little lame, and it just so happened that my last. You feel me? My last hoorah was my best hoorah because I met Baby. I met my baby.
But how did you like? How so?
No. All right. So regular South Beach vibes, college vibes. I'm on the strip. Ice style, cute little bussy. Nah, let me say I ain't had no bussy or nothing like that. I had probably just some little wrist work. That was it. But I'm with my bros. We on the strip. We got the big Henny. We out there with the gallon. This is when we was drinking Henny at the time. We got the gallon of Henny, the big gallon. We got the big beat speaker. It was lit. I'm out there doing the things I like to do. We running down on joints left and right.
Okay, I don't like that. I really don't.
Okay.
Let's get to where me.
All right. So this is the time of the girls are not, it's sundress season, but at the same time, it's the pants. It's the pants with the flary bottoms.
I remember them jiggly booty pants.
That gives like sundress material. Yeah. AKA, so I'm chilling there, I'm posted and stuff, and I just see the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life just walk past.
But she was running down to all the girls, right?
No. I see this, it's regular rundown and then it's run down. You feel me? Like, it's you holler your little yurt, shorty, da. But when I seen her, I looked at my bro, I said, I need that. He like, you need that? I said, I need it.
Period.
So she kept on walking, I ain't really chase her down, but she was a little distant, so I caught up to her. I'm popping my shit, trying to spit my little game. So I'm like, what's up? Where you from? Blah, blah, blah. I think I asked her, what school you go to? You're on spring break. She's like, I go to A&T, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, heard. You feel me? I'm like, I go to Clark. I'm in Atlanta. She's like, blah, 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 Clark, Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. So, we talking for a little bit. You feel me? So I'm like, one of the things I said to her was kind of along the lines of like, it's been mad girls out, you feel me, people talking to blah, 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 but I'm not, just like I told my bro, like, I need you, like this is different. This is the time of DJ Khaled, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yo, this is special. I'm like, yo, this is your special cloth right here. You feel me? So she over here laughing, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? I'm over here, I'm doing the things I like to do.
Yeah.
So, so she like, let's we could exchange information, blah blah.
Socials,
socials. Yeah. She didn't even give me her number. She like, you can hit me on Instagram, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, bet, let me take your gram. Cool, I'll get it to you later. She's like, all right, blah, blah, blah. You know, her friends, they wasn't hanging, but, you know, they waiting on her.
Yeah, it was waiting.
They waiting on her. So I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to hold it up. You know, once you get on a friend's bad side, it's over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was that. And then
we kept in touch on social media. I had my situation. You had a situation.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Atlanta. I had situations. But, I mean, it was cool. Like, that's the life. I definitely was kept in contact with trying to tell her, you know, come out to Atlanta, you know.
So when were you finally like, okay, fly to Atlanta? Like, what made you even invite me to Atlanta? Was it because I think I was single and you can tell when someone's in a relationship and then they become single on social media. You kind of peep like, oh, I feel like she's single.
Yeah. Because, you know, I extended the invite before, like, yeah, you know, I get your ticket, blah, blah, whatever, you feel me, come out to the A. And, you know, she was curving a little bit. And then I think one time I told her, like, yo, like, pull up, da-da-da. I think it was, like, her final time, like, going to Miami. She went to Miami instead. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to pull up on you Miami. Now you want to play. But just so happened I had to, I think I left the country on basketball. You feel me? Like, something like that happened. So when I finally seen that she was single, I really didn't know. I really thought that she was playing around a little bit. When I knew she was single when after she graduated and she moved back home.
Yeah.
To Pittsburgh. I'm like, okay.
Then he invited me to Atlanta, and then the rest was history.
Yeah, the rest was history. You feel me?
Yeah. Now here we are.
Yeah, she came to the A and she fell in love. She never left.
All right, and you fell right in love too. But we have to talk about the beginning of our relationship. Mm-hmm. That's the next question. All right, so we got that out of the way. How we met.
Yeah.
We met. People want to know. The next question. I have cards here because I want to make sure we get to everything. Okay. People want to know, why did you all break up for the first time? Because I just popped out on YouTube one day and I was like, I'm single. And I remember y'all in my comments like, girl, you just gonna glide past the fact that you're single. Like, what happened? And then it was like 4 or 5 months later, we popped up on a ski trip in Colorado. He was like, okay, what happened? But I was never really open and went into detail about why we broke up. Even though it was years ago, we can finally spill the tea. Because
we can spill it.
We're over it.
Yeah, we're over it.
We moved past it, so now we can share with the internet. Don't share nothing with the internet that you're not healed from.
Yeah,
because
still,
people gonna give their opinions and
narratives, opinions, blah blah blah. Don't let that get to you. I need a drink for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say mine, and then you can say yours.
I'm gonna say my piece, and then I want to know.
And then we're gonna talk to y'all.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of our relationship, we were long distance. Like he said, I graduated and then I moved back to Pittsburgh. He was here in Atlanta. So it was kind of like we were flying back and forth to see each other. But it wasn't, he made it very clear that he wasn't going to be in a committed relationship unless I was in Atlanta, which is cool. Like, some people don't want to do the long distance, and that's absolutely fine. And I was kind of on board, like, okay, so we can just be dating back and forth. But I had always planned to move to Atlanta in the long term because I love Atlanta. So when I finally moved to Atlanta in July of 2021.
Yeah, July, yeah.
We finally made it official.
Mm-hmm.
It was a few weeks, and I'm missing a lot of stuff, but maybe we can get back to that.
I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let y'all know. Don't worry. Go ahead. Just
this is the gist.
Tell your piece.
So when I moved to Atlanta, everything was good. We were finally official. I'm in Atlanta. You're in Atlanta. I made the move. I'm loving it here. I got a boyfriend. This is cute. Okay. And then it was like a few months into our relationship. Maybe a month or a month and a half, too.
A month and a half. So when you say until being official
was very important, y'all. Official. Remember. So it was a month and a half, and then I'll never forget the day. I was in my kitchen, and he needed to use my laptop for something. He was over my apartment. I was like, sure, go ahead, use my laptop. And that was back when I used to have my phone connected to my laptop. Mr. Snoopy here.
It popped up.
Okay. He was like, I need to use your computer, blah, blah, blah.
I really was
But he really did. Mm-hmm. And then he kept saying there was like notifications coming because I was getting text messages from like a group text message, like a group message when you get notifications. So he was like on something else, but when you're getting notifications, he got nosy basically and went through my messages. And in my messages, I guess he went back to messages when I was dealing with other people before I moved to Atlanta. Because remember, y'all, we weren't official. We were not official officials. Okay. So, of course,
y'all remember that. We was not official. All right.
So, after he went through the messages, seeing what he saw, I think this is a good time to give you the floor because...
All right. Let me take you back before that. So I understand the whole we weren't official type
That's
of
very
thing,
grim.
but never once, and I guess there's a problem with a lot of men, or yeah, we don't exactly ask, of hey, will you be my girl? Kind of like it's just like you my girl, like stop playing around.
Okay.
So, but we will take it back a little bit.
Let's rewind.
Let's rewind.
Okay, what do we need to rewind?
Rewind. I ended up having to do this basketball assignment in South Korea. I was in the Philippines earlier that year, South Korea. So I ended up leaving to South Korea around beginning of October, a week after my birthday. And for guys that know the overseas grind, it's a grind. Like, you feel me? Like, luckily, thank the Lord, I had my cousin. I had my cousin Briss with me. The only person I'm really keeping in contact with, is baby. Like, you feel me? Like, it's nice. We're talking every day. The time difference is 12 hours. So whenever she's going to sleep, I'm waking up, and and vice versa. So sometimes it's like easier for me to stay up and stuff like when she's at work or when she's coming home, boom, 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 stuff like that. So when I invited her, to come out there, blah, 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 I want to see you, blah, blah, blah. She was trying to deal with work, this and that. So I'm like, you know what, cool. As the months pass, I think we're going into like the Christmas holidays. We had like a little break or whatever. I think I had flew to Thailand and Phuket. And I'm just, it's a little bit after the holidays and stuff like that. So I'm grabbing things, for my mom, sister, you feel me, blah, 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 stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, snap, let me send, you feel me, let me send baby something back like in the mail. Like it'd be dope for me personally. I think if you send somebody you talk to every day, something back to show how much you care about them from.
So this is around Christmas time.
Yeah, around Christmas time, across the world. So I sends it, she gets it. Oh my God, I love it. I think I sent her like a little purse, a little coin purse, that you get when you're on a boat, stuff like
and
that.
Some money from over there.
Yeah, and some money from over there too.
Like as a keepsake.
Send some money.
It was a keepsake. Stop. Like it was like you sent me mad.
No. It is what it is. You sent some money. But yeah, so he said, oh my God, I got it. Thank you, blah, 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 blah. It was lovely, nice, a little bit after Christmas, surprise after Christmas. So, I'm like, thinking, everything is cool as we go on. Like it's through the winters, real cold. Pittsburgh, we're still talking every day.
Yeah, we talked every day.
You feel me? Like you feel me?
Talking.
Like night and day. So then COVID started getting really crazy to where it's like they started talking of canceling the season. Yeah. The world's about to get shut down. We was gonna be stuck in Korea. We was gonna be able to get back home. Blah blah blah. So I'm like, yo, we need to get out of here. They flies to Atlanta probably like 2 weeks after I get back. You feel me? Everything's everything. We loving the vibes. We having a good time. Miss you so much. Boom, boom, boom. Then she flies back to Pittsburgh. After she comes to Atlanta, after I see her, she wants me to come back to Pittsburgh. Shut down. Nothing's going on in Pittsburgh. Blah, blah, but she wants me to meet her family.
Because I have a dad, okay?
She has a dad, she has a sister, mom.
I'm flying back and forth to see this man, and they're like, okay, when we gonna meet him? You going? At this point, we had gone to Puerto Rico together. I'm always down in Atlanta every other month together.
I forgot to tell him that. When I came back, I didn't even come back to, you feel me, just coming straight back. I came back one day and flew to Puerto Rico and then flew her to Puerto Rico.
So my dad is like, okay, enough is enough. We need to meet this man that you're going to fly and see and spend so much time with. So I was like, all right, bet. Let me ask him.
Dad want to meet me, you feel me? Mom Dukes want to meet me. I'm like, so she think I'm scared. I pull up, I'm going to meet the rents. I'm going to meet the parents.
He pulled up and he met my parents in Pittsburgh. This is the beginning of 2020.
No, this is like
still 2020,
yeah,
babe.
This is 2020, but this is after I came back from Asia already.
Exactly. Yeah. So just to give y'all a timeline, this is before I moved to Atlanta. I was still living in Pittsburgh. He flew to meet my family, which was a big thing, So I'm gonna let you have it from there. You met the family.
Yeah. So I met the family. Blah blah blah. Everything is good. I guess Dad's blessings.
Wait, but what?
I'm just saying. You let me like Dad recognize I'm a real one. Dad recognize I'm a real one.
My family did like him. They did like him at first, but. Another important, you give so many details, but you're skipping over the details
What's
that are
the details?
most important. Because we sat at, and I can call my dad right now and confirm this, just so y'all know. You sat at the table, and my dad was like, so, like, what's the relationship status with my daughter? Like, what are you looking for? What's the end game? And he was like, this is what Bonte said. Right now, I'm still living in Atlanta, and I don't really want to, like, I love your daughter, but I really love, okay, I really am feeling your daughter, and we've been spending a lot of time together. However, we're not going to make things official until she moves to Atlanta. That's literally what he sat at my parents' table, looked my dad in the eye, and said that. That holds so much weight, okay? So that's the most important conversation that we had when he went to fly and meet my parents in Pittsburgh. Noted.
Noted. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell lies. I did say, like, you know, like I told her dad, like, I'm like, we're not gonna be
official.
You feel me? Official tissue. You feel me? Like that until she has moved to Atlanta, because I'm not interested in the whole long distance. You feel me? Like whatever. So all right.
So let's now fast forward to after you looked through my phone.
I didn't look through on the laptop.
My laptop.
On the laptop. Yeah. So when the message is popping up on the laptop, and I looked at the laptop, and it was giving. She thought she was who she used to be. It was giving scandalous.
I was who I used to be. I was who I used to be.
Scandalous. So she was moving very scandalous and devious in the messages. You feel me, right? Even and you know, we left out a couple things that you feel me, like some lames and blah blah blah. You feel me, was hitting me. You feel me, had like hit me up. You feel me? Or I think like it was like through a fake page or whatever, letting me know what was going on. But long story short, it just confirmed it in the messages of that. Oh, also, before I came back, sorry, we got to rewind it real quick. Valentine's Day came around. It was Valentine's Day. I was still across the world. I sent the flowers to her job you feel me, where she never got anything before. Super excited in front of coworkers. I remember everything. Super excited in front of coworkers. Oh my God, that a big bouquet, man. You feel me? And I sent your mom stuff to the crib. You feel me?
Sent my mom something?
Mom got flowers too.
I forgot that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was very nice.
You feel me?
That
Mom,
was very
you feel me?
nice.
Mom got her own bouquet, you feel me, to the crib. Oh, nah, you feel me? Oh, and this is when I'm still across the world. Like, Mom, this boy's doing this across the world. Of course, yeah. Now you understand why they had to meet me. But so you're going back. So you feel me? So I get the messages or whatever, and it's like she was moving scandalous. I'm not gonna be ghetto. Dealing with someone or dealt with someone on Valentine's Day.
When he sent me flowers.
That evening.
All right, we're not getting into we weren't even, I wasn't planning on getting into all of that. But yes, I was dating. So even though it was so beautiful of him to send me flowers and my mom flowers, in the end of the day, all I can remember was him saying, I don't want to be in a long relationship.
Okay, it's funny. Okay, it's funny. Selective memory. Okay. Right?
All right.
So, long story short, she had to come clean. You feel me? It was already like, I'm like, it's already left a little different taste in my mouth. Cool, pause. Let's edit that out. That was crazy.
Different taste in your mouth is crazy?
That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. So you know, that was already a little whatever, cool. I'm like, all right, you know, you gotta keep your peripherals on. Then
you went through my laptop.
No, this is what I'm telling y'all. It has to go on the timeline. I'm sorry, this is a little lengthy, but I mean, hey, if they want to be in tune, they got to be in tune.
Okay,
so,
all right, yeah.
Sorry, for me personally, for me, like strike two.
What was strike one?
Strike one. I found, you feel me? Like, and this is.
You found out that I was dealing with someone on Valentine's Day when you sent me a bouquet of roses.
Exactly. You feel me? Like this was, and this is in the future, you feel me, kind of thing. So this is looking back, like you can't cry over spilled milk. You understand? Like the timeline of like when you figure certain things out. Right. So of me going through the thing, I also, and this is something that I knew on demand, I didn't bring it to her because I truly, you see someone the best when they think that you're not looking at them. That's just with everybody. You feel me? Fab said it the best. Y'all look that up. Fab and Jay-Z. But strike two. I had to fly. Well, she was flying to North Carolina to take care of the situation. I told her, I'm gonna meet you in North Carolina so you don't have to get no hotel, nothing like that. One of the boys in the league got the crib. We say at the crib we're gonna be straight. I'm gonna drive you from Charlotte to Greensboro, take you to court. We'll drive back. You can fly home. I'm gonna fly back to the A. I just want to make sure everything is everything. While I'm there, it comes to my attention. You feel me? Like I said,
he was looking over my shoulder.
I was looking over her shoulder. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing. You feel me? Like
we were at the
I was playing with Bo Dog. Listen.
He was so long-winded. So basically, what had happened? We were in Charlotte. He was taking care of a court case with me. We decided to see each other. Mm-hmm. He looked over my shoulder. Was I texting my ex, trying to link my ex?
Trying to link her ex while I'm the nigga that flew from the A to Pittsburgh. You feel me? Put us up in the crib.
Right.
You feel me? And
This is the beginning of our relationship. This is the
feel me?
very beginning of our
So
relationship.
this is still the beginning.
So that's
this is
strike
after.
two. Okay,
this is
babe, that's
after I've
strike
met.
two. Okay, so
It
we
is
got
what it
strike
is.
two. Get to strike three.
It is what it is. After I met the parents, blah, blah, blah. You want to meet your
No,
parents?
that's
blah,
before
blah.
you met my parents, babe. That's before you met my parents.
Yeah, caught her, you feel me, trying to do that. Literally, you feel me, trying to like link, da da da. I left it in her own hands because I knew. My friend is gonna try to, like, my friend from Greensboro is gonna drive down here to come and get me, to take me to court. And I'm thinking, like, why would somebody drive here to go back there to bring you back here when I'm here with a, you feel me, with a whip? Whole time I knew, I already peeped of what was going on. So I'm like, I didn't even pressure it. I kind of just let it like, yo, what
He didn't even tell me. I didn't even know that he knew.
What she want to do, she will show me. What she wants to do, she will show me what she wants to do. And if she gonna play herself, I'm gonna let her play herself.
Yeah, so that's true.
She didn't end up playing herself.
So I just let it go, and I was like, let me just stay with him.
She didn't end up playing herself.
He was nice
even though she
enough.
tried low key. And
I
I'm not
try to play him.
Like I'm not gonna say like I was
on
some like wow, I just on some stuff like, all right, you feel me? Like that don't make no sense. But if she wanna come get you, cool.
Yeah.
Let her come get you.
But I deaded that. Okay.
Strike three. All that happened, you feel me? Whatever, cool. I ain't really try to make a big deal, big issue, because we're technically, you feel me, like not together.
And this is way before I even moved to Atlanta. Like the timeline
this is
getting
playing out through the year, through January through, you feel me, through June. You feel me, type of thing. But guess
even
what?
Before, like from 2019 to 2020.
Yeah, 2019,
so,
September, October into June. So it's just that threshold right there. Yeah. Cool. Guess who's going to Cabo?
Cabo, baby! Woo! For my birthday.
You forgot all. You forgot the.
Wait.
You forgot the whole.
Wait, what?
It's Cabo's in July. Have y'all forgot everything that's transpired through from the Valentine's Day, da da da, this and that. You feel me? So I'm just trying to say, you went to Cabo. Fuck a good time. She had a great time.
Great time in Cabo. Y'all seen the vlog?
You feel me? Exactly.
Y'all seen the vlog.
Cabo, we all seen the vibes. A real stepper's gonna step. You know, because I just looked at it as, I'm seeing what she's doing behind like closed doors. Nobody's watching her. I'm upset, but at the end of the day, quote unquote, this isn't, you feel me? Like this isn't my real life girl because she hasn't moved here. And I know that's what she's kind of like trying to run with. So I can say something to dub it and dub those situations, but me being the P I am, I'm like, I'm about to up it so that she'll know, don't play with me, because I'm really not one of them.
Okay, so that's where the stepping from Cabo came. You came with the
exactly. You feel me? I stepped from Cabo. You feel me? Let me. You feel me? Like, let me show you really what's up, and to stop playing with me. You feel me? Or playing in my place like I'm a lame.
Okay.
Cool. So all of that happened. She had the time of like best birthday she ever had in her life.
Okay, who said all that? It was a good
the best birthday she's ever had in her life.
I never said
I actually topped it. I had to top it. I had to top that.
It was a good. Don't get me wrong, but like, babe.
Listen. She came for a good time, not a long time, and what happened? She ended up staying for a long time. So we know.
Anyway,
we know.
After Cabo, I moved to Atlanta.
Oh.
And then what, babe?
Oh, don't play with him.
Anyway, let's fast forward to Atlanta.
Okay, so fast forward to the A. She comes down here. She moves down here. Cool. You feel me? I'm happy. Babe's down here. That don't erase everything that you did. Or that the way you was moving, because I truly feel like I know who you are when you think I'm not looking or when you think I don't know. So she came down here and I was in transition of, you know, letting the vibes down easy. Like, and if I'm lying, I'm flying.
So
if I'm lying, I'm flying. I told her bros, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I told her bros, yo, wifey is about to move down here. You feel me? Or you feel me? Shorty about to move down here. I gotta clean my act up. Like, I gotta chill.
So what is that? That's the. He just told her.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like I gotta clean.
Babe, we're gonna have to let each other speak.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so y'all just hear what he said. I just had to cut it right there. He literally said you had to talk with your bros and said that you're gonna have to let your vibes know that you have to end things, right? That's literally just what you said.
This is why this is why I say I'm cutting it right there.
But that's
literally.
So basically, if we get down to the nitty-gritty of the situation, I feel like when he went through those messages and seeing that I was actually dating and dealing with other men in Pittsburgh, it was really a blow to his ego, because in the short of it, I feel like he wanted to have his cake and eat it too. Even though it's still hard for him to accept that, because he was down here having a ball. Like he just said that his place was a bachelor's pad. Okay? He was with his cousin who played basketball. They had girls over shooting dice. It was a party, like 24/7. So if I know this, then why would I be up in Pittsburgh twiddling my thumbs and just putting all my eggs in one basket for a man that I know is not being 100% loyal to me? Like, why would I ever do that? I feel like he thought I was green, but I wasn't. So when he found those messages, it kind of was a hit to his ego. And then it caused a lot of issues in our relationship.
You know what? At the end of the day, sometimes you have to take accountability, and sometimes it's your fault. What I should have did is when I found out, I should have deaded her.
Absolutely, I agree.
I should have dubbed her. I was, you feel me? Like, I was in a different type of place. It's like, dang, I've been talking to this person for mad long while I've been in Asia for these last 6 months. Like, do I just dub her after I feel like we've been putting in work, or should I just, you feel me? Like, take it for what it is. Like, you know, kind of like for however it went. I didn't dub her. Cool. Trip happens, everything happens, like I said. So when I find this stuff and I'm just thinking of all the stuff that I did, you feel me, for her, and the way she was moving and stuff that I didn't dub her for, and then to find out how she was actually moving, oh yeah, you got the different type of V. Like, now
yeah, so basically, he didn't break up with me. He should have broke up with me.
I should have broke up with her.
If he's seen things that he didn't like and he felt like he couldn't be in a committed relationship with me at that point, then he should have just been like, listen, you've shown me who you are. I really can't get with that, and we should separate. Don't you agree?
Yeah, but I kind of let show to the Libra in me. I wanted to get the scales
Exactly.
even.
He's a Libra, so a big thing in our relationship is getting even.
Equality.
Tit for tat. You hurt me. So basically, I bruised your ego. I hurt you. And just admit that.
All right.
That's true.
You can even say that. You feel me? You felt like you bruised my ego, but in true reality, like, you didn't really bruise my ego. You just let me down. That's all you did. You didn't bruise my ego. You feel me? Like I thought you was this, that. You feel me? I found out how you was really moving. I seen low key one time for myself how you was really moving. So it's like, all right, cool.
Okay, so
I still rock with you, but you know, hey,
yeah, so
like I said, so I went out and got even.
So the whole messed up part about it is, like I said, he should have broke up with me. He didn't. But he made it seem like we were cool, like we could move forward from this. Whole time, he was deceiving me really bad, like real bad, for months until
It was a month? It was a month
like
and a half.
Month and a half, 2 months, whatever it was. He was deceiving me. I thought we was good. Okay, he moved past it. He not worried about our past and what I did in my past. We're going to move forward. Whole time, he's like, yeah, I'm getting even and we're still together, which is messed up. And I didn't find out until he got locked up. With ICE. And that's when that was in September.
Situation.
So I remember I moved down in July of 2020. And then he goes away September 2020. So
yeah.
That whole Atlanta thing, like, we were only in a committed relationship, or was supposed to be a committed relationship, for 3 months.
Yeah, 2.5.
Like 3 months, 2.5, 3 months, until he went away. So I have to tell y'all the story about how I found out this man was, you know?
Hack my phone.
So anyway, he went away to ICE, which was sad, but he had to do a little bid. They have to understand why you was in ICE.
I was born in London, and I was raised in Harlem. I moved, at this point now, thank God, I'm a dual citizen. But at that point, when that whole stuff was happening, Trump was in office. There was a bunch of stuff with the immigration, blah, blah, some stuff came up, you feel me, like from when I was a kid. Going to court, they could try to hold anything you ever did over in your life previous to it can be you turning 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it came up. I was in Europe. I was all over, just flying back and forth. And when I came back this final time, they confiscated my passport.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back. They locked me up, like literally.
They kind of set him up. They were like, we just need you to come to the office and handle some paperwork.
From you feel me, for your passports, and it's stuff that I'd answered before, there and then. Like every time I come through, even up to now, that before I just retained my U.S. passport. Every time we come from vacation, I have to go through secondary inspection. So I'm just thinking, like, you know what? I've been through this before. We about to go through secondary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come pick up my passport.
Okay, so basically they
locked me up on the spot.
Locked him up.
My birthday was 3 days later.
We were going to Turks and Caicos, and the whole trip got canceled.
Crazy.
Anyway, so this is how I found out. So he got locked up, and he left his phones out. Like, he had to leave his phones
in the car.
And then basically I got the call from jail, like, babe, I'm not coming home today. And I was just like, okay, that's weird. Like, all right, maybe tomorrow he'll be out. I don't know what he got to deal with. Ended up being like 4 or 5 months.
It ended up being 5.5 to 6 months.
Ended up being 5 months, and he had no idea.
September to middle of January.
But anyway, me being the Snoop girl, I have his phones here. He's nowhere around. I'm getting in the phones. But the thing is, I never got in the phones. You know what I got access to was that Instagram. Got access to that Instagram. Got access. And I'm not even going to tell you, I had to act like a CIA to get that damn Instagram. I had to go to his apartment. Did I ever tell you this?
Nah, you never told me this.
I had to go to his apartment because I was trying to log into his Instagram, but I didn't know his email. Like, I didn't know what email he used. So I had to go and sift through, like, I think it was like phone bill papers, files. I was sifting through files.
You know what you found it actually of? I think you did tell me. You know what you found it on?
What?
I had some stuff from getting my credit right, and it had the email.
Whatever it was, I got that email. Yeah. And then I was able to recover the password through something, and I got into that Instagram, and that Instagram was...
It was filthy.
Instagram was filthy.
It was filthy.
It was filthy. So at that point, I deleted his Instagram.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Instagram was deleted.
From the I'm locked up, and she wiped me from the face of the earth.
From the face of the earth.
So people like, yo, what's going on with Push? If y'all are watching this, y'all like, yo, I remember when you disappeared. You thought you was dead.
I deleted his Instagram because you have some nerve to be chatting with these women, and I'm the one who, like, it was just so filthy. And from that point, I decided to cut ties and break up with Monte.
Yeah, you know,
that was a long-winded story, y'all.
Yeah, it was a long-winded story, but that was the reason why. It's still some stuff that's left out, but it's been so long, so you know, y'all can write at the bottom, and I'm gonna
leave comments. Leave comments.
I'm gonna fill y'all in a little bit.
Because I know that y'all gonna be on my side. At the end of the day, y'all gonna be on my side because what he did was dead wrong. Period.
Third strike, but we're not gonna even.
Dead
it's cool.
wrong.
Let's get past it.
But yeah, we passed it
whatever.
Now.
Cool.
God,
hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna jump in the comments with y'all because I know some of y'all gonna be trying to stand me up, blah blah blah. But just know I ain't.
So you know you're gonna get tore up.
No, I'm not gonna say they're gonna kill you too. But I'm just saying though, they're your. I mean, because they love you, so they not. But for the real ones that really know, you know what's going on. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna leave it at that.
All right, babe. We passed it. We need to toast to being passive. We don't even got to drink.
I need a new drink. Ouch.
Cheers to getting through that first segment. It was long-winded, y'all.
Y'all needed to know.
Y'all needed to know the tea. I really did.
Girl was living true to her name.
Scandalex. I don't know why he was acting like he didn't meet me when I was Scandalex. That's when y'all met me too. Y'all already know like what the vibes was. Anyway. All right. Okay, so they want to know, when are you guys planning on getting married? Do you guys plan on having babies? This is really a question for you, Vontae, because you think I'm going to propose to a man, child.
Put this out there. I'm only getting married once in my life.
Yeah.
Period. That's it. So when I get married, I want to stay married. I'm not trying to be one of the people that get married to get divorced. You know, like we're still, and even though I feel so old, I'm 30. I just turned 30. But, you know, I've been outside, I've been around for a long time. So it's like, I've had a lot of the fun that I needed to have in growth and stuff like that. I feel like I was blessed to be able to do that earlier. So now I can chill in my early 30s and stuff like that. But I just kind of, you know, just want to make just a right decision. And on top of that, I believe marriage is a union of where not only are you bringing your feelings and love and connections together and stuff like that, but you're actually bringing stuff to the table. I'm good. I'm all right. You feel me? I'm sweat. We live good. We eat good. We do everything. We straight. But I want to have certain assets and everything. Like I told her, like before we got married, like one of the things, like I wanted to have a property in my name. I wanted her to have a property in her name. So when we come together, just that type of thing. So that's the reason why, I just feel like, of course I'm going to get married. I'm going to marry this woman, but it's just that, I just want to have certain things in order, and I'm not super in a rush to like make any mistakes and stuff like that. So I feel like I've been following the procedure and the steps of, move in together, dog together, you feel me? We got a fire, you feel me, crib together, we travel together, you feel me? Just taking steps and stuff like that, and then ultimately marriage before children. That's why I don't have no kids at all, so it's like.
So I agree with him. I mean, I feel like for a long time, y'all heard what happened in the beginning of our relationship. So we spent a lot of our relationship trying to just gain trust within each other, trying to really understand each other, try to really get communication down and have a solid foundation before it's like, okay, let's get married. Like, not that I'm not in a rush, because this man does have a time limit. He don't know he has a time limit, but he absolutely does. Because then I don't want it to be like an ultimatum thing. I know the time. He does not know. But I don't want us to have a rocky foundation and rush into engagement or marriage just because there's people watching. It's like, oh, are you gonna get married? Or even our parents are like, every time we talk to them, every time we they come and visit, it's like, when are you guys gonna tie the knot? When are you guys? And it's just like, we've both came to the agreement that we're going to go at our own pace.
Yeah,
we're gonna get married, we're gonna have kids at our own pace whenever it's ready, like whenever we're ready to do it. So anyway, and how many we never talk about how many kids we want to. I want 2 kids.
I want 3.
Twins.
I want twins, but I personally would be paying to get the procedure for twins. It wouldn't be just natural twins. Everybody pop out with twins nowadays.
Natural twins.
Everybody twins. Listen, this is not having natural twins. This procedure's getting done and all types of stuff. Everybody got twins. But I would love twins and 1 more kid. I want 3. He wants
3 boys. We're not going to get into
3 boys. 3 boys.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, next question.
Next question.
Has moving in together made your relationship stronger? What effects does it have in arguments? I'll give you the floor first.
Okay, so moving in together, and this is like it's like 50-50 when it comes to moving in with your significant other before marriage, because it's like 50% of people are against it. I would never do it. And then I think we're the other 50% who was like, we got to see if we can live with each other and coexist 24/7 and be up under each other without like killing each other. Okay, so we basically came to the agreement. His lease was about to be up, and I was in my apartment, and I still had a few months on my lease. So we decided to stay in my apartment building, but get another unit in my apartment building because because there was no way we could live together in a 1-bedroom. Like, that was just not going to happen.
My stuff was in storage.
Yeah, so we decided to get a 2-bedroom, and we were like, okay, let's just see. I talked to my parents real quick about it. I got their opinion, but it didn't really matter. Not that it didn't matter, Mom and Dad, but it was just like, I'm going to do what I want to do. You didn't even tell anyone. You didn't tell your mom or...
I've been living on my own for a long time. I was 17 living on my own for a long time. So it's like...
So we're basically like, just let's try it out. Let's see what it is. And I'm glad to say that we really... it worked out pretty good. It wasn't no like shock
and our
factor.
crib is fire too. Or like you like I'm saying, like places that we live.
Yeah.
From my place to your place to the place we got together to our new place.
Like, so it wasn't really like a shock because we were always together before that. And it was either he was over my place, I was over his place. So we spent a lot of time together. We were like, bro, let's just move in together.
I had to get rid of the cribbo.
Yeah, and he had to get rid of that bachelor pad. That was another thing. I was like, oh, this place is too mixy. This place is way too mixy. So I'm gonna have I forgot. That was another decision factor. Like, I don't want him living over there with other people. Like, I really don't.
My cousin started sleeping in my bed.
I said,
no, it's over.
Anyway.
The bros moved into the other room. It was over. I said, damn.
Yeah, so we decided to just move in together, and it was a good thing. Like, it did definitely bring us together. As far as, like, arguments and stuff, I'm glad that we have a big place. Mm-hmm. Like, now we're blessed enough to have, like, a 3-bedroom.
Yeah, 3-bedroom, 3.5.
3.5, and he has his own space, so when we do get into arguments, we don't have to see each other that day. Like, he can be down in his man cave, I can be up in our bedroom, and it just works out. Like, we have our own separate bathrooms and stuff. And that was another thing. Y'all, I got like 2 or 3 questions when I asked Instagram, and y'all were like, since you guys don't sleep in the same bed together, like, when do you guys, like, make time for sex? And I'm like, I read this out loud to Vontae, and we just started cracking up because I need to know when that narrative came about that we don't share a bed. We don't sleep together.
Yeah, we also.
And maybe it's because I do refer to our guest room as Vontae's room because we're blessed enough to have separate spaces. Like, I have my own closet. He has his own closet. Mm-hmm. We don't share bathrooms, which is great because he can't stand my hair everywhere. He can't stand that I have makeup sprawled all over the counters and stuff. So it's good that we have our own spaces. However, baby, we share the same bed every night.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, we sleep together. I don't know where that narrative came from, but
unless we angry sometimes.
And that's another thing. Yeah, go ahead and say what you.
I mean, yeah, when she on my nerves, you blowing mine. I'm sleeping next to her. What they say, you feel me? Don't go to sleep mad. I'm going to sleep not mad. I'm going to sleep like a baby in my other room.
Yeah, so he likes to go to sleep mad and sleep in the guest room when we like beefing. I don't agree with that. I agree with the people who said, "Oh, don't go to sleep angry with each other." But he, on the other hand, I'm going to that other bed. Only when we're beefing. But other than that,
beefing.
I like having him next to me every night.
Yeah. Love languages. How did you all adjust to each other's love language? Do you know my love language?
Do you know the love languages?
I don't know the love languages, but I just feel like I know your love language.
You don't know the love languages?
No, I don't know the.
So how you know my love language if you don't know any of the love
I know
languages?
what makes you happy.
That's not how that works. So
I know what makes her happy.
Love
I can do
languages.
to make her happy.
Gift giving.
Gift giving.
Physical touch.
Okay.
Quality time. Ooh, what else? Now you get me caught up. Gift giving, physical touch, quality time. And there's two more. Damn, I can't think of them. But what is my love language?
Our love language is being fed good eats.
That's not a love language, babe. That's acts of service. I'm sorry. The fourth one is acts of service. And then there's another one.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't know. I just know to make my baby happy.
He knows what to do to make me happy.
You feel me? She like nice things. Who doesn't like nice things?
Yeah.
Whether expensive. Me personally, I bought, and not to say she hasn't got me nice things, but I've always loved being in New York, buying nice things for myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? Da, da, da. Me personally, it's not about how much some things cost. I like the thought in things. So it can be the cheapest thing, the most expensive thing, the thought that's behind of why you got those type of things. But I just feel like her love language, is me cooking for her, feeding her. I introduced her to something called Good Eats.
I didn't eat good before I met him.
She ate.
That's why I gained like 20 pounds being down here.
Bad eats.
Because he feeds me and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know what good food was until I met this man. Ain't that crazy to say?
Crab legs, oxtails.
He's the first person that ate crab legs. But I was like, no, I never had crab legs. We go to Juicy Crab and I'm like, this is the best shit I ever had in my fucking life.
Yeah, exactly. So so what's mine?
Yours is you like, I would say your acts of service. You like when I do things for you. You also like gifts. Just like you said, he likes gifts are another love language. So yeah. And I asked why you don't follow each other on IG. Actually, this should be your one. Why don't we follow each other on IG?
This girl does not know how to act with that social media.
Social media is a big thing in relationships.
Oh my God.
And I truly, wish I was living 20 years ago when we didn't have the Instagrams and the DMs and the TikToks to worry about, because it just brings another level of messiness and just bad things into your relationship, in my opinion. So basically, I feel like we don't follow each other because he's one, when he gets mad and we get into an argument like in person, he'll be like, I'm gonna go and block you on Instagram. I'm like, that's lame. Like, bro, we live each other. Like,
you're mad. You feel me? You're mad. We not speaking. Da da da. Why are you over here looking at stuff I'm still doing?
Yeah,
so
we get into an argument. We'll get into an argument about something stupid, and then I'll still be watching his stories. Like, what you doing?
Scram.
And then to get on my nerves, he'll block me.
Get out of here.
And I'm like, all right, that's mad lame. That's really, really, really lame. So after doing that about 2 or 3 times, I was like, whatever. I don't care to follow you. I took your pictures down. Not even that, we live with each other and everything, but on social media, we just can't come to a ground, like common ground.
At this point, we ain't even gonna follow. I won't talk to you about my social media. You don't talk to. I don't go crazy. You feel me? I've definitely changed up the way I post. I don't be wilding out. You feel me? But if social media is interfering into my real life, into my relationship, and we've argued about it several times, I'm cutting out the social media.
And since
fake life.
Yeah. Since we don't follow each other on social media and we don't keep up with each other, I feel like that's not a problem in our relationship anymore. I don't bother him.
You don't bother her.
So it's made our relationship better by not being because if there's a story that he posts that I don't like, whether it be like a meme or something stupid, I'll come to him like, this was a stupid ass meme. Like, why? That is so stupid.
Start an
argument. We not talking for 2 days. It's so silly to me. Yeah. So I'm actually glad that we don't follow each other.
Yeah, we don't follow each other on social
I don't need to follow you. I follow you in real life.
Exactly. I mean, we probably may go. She not blocked anymore. She made me unblock her. Like, yo, don't block me.
But we don't gotta follow each other. But don't block me. You got me messed up. Pop champagne.
Oh, we pop champagne. Shout out Ron Browse. What happened to Ron Browse?
We had to get yeah. Before the next question, we're gonna pop a little bit of bubbly.
Oh, bubbly.
Babes, you want some bubbly? And shout out, first of all, we have to shout out because I know you're going to be in the comments like, this is a crazy setup.
Top tier.
What is the camera quality? When did you get these cameras? I didn't get these cameras. We have bigs behind the scenes, shooting everything. We mic'd up, y'all. Like, it's the next level. So I'm going to First of all, I'm going to shout him out right here. EVOL Films. Y'all have to check him out. He's also linked in the description.
My brother, Biggs, CEO of EVOL Films, production company, life-changing best cameras, Reds, the best quality, can build your set, everything.
Yeah.
So that's my bro. We've been talking about this, bringing our vision to life, taking her content to the next level.
Yeah.
Brand partnerships, you feel me, so forth and stuff like that. So, get with Biggs. We work with every and any budget.
Budgets, yeah,
and
any budget.
Let's make it happen. You're in Atlanta, reach out.
He's the real deal.
Real deal.
Period. Okay.
You're going to pop this.
You want to pop it?
Yeah. Don't just hold it carefully. Don't shake it because I know you get. You're going to hold it like this because you want them to see this. You're going to pop. Let me pull it. Is it loose?
I got it, babe. I got it.
All right. Ooh, okay.
I gotten better with that.
Right now you pop champagne.
Just a little.
A little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle.
Thank you. Sipping on that good Bel Air. Shout out to the biggest boss. Oh.
Please. Okay, so the next question is how to let my man go out with his friends without getting jealous. This was just like a, I guess it was like an advice one. I need to ask you, sis, why are you getting jealous when your man is going? That's the root of the problem. Why are you getting jealous when your man is going out with your friends? Is your boyfriend around people that will influence him? Is he going out and it's like a mixed crowd and it's women and it's men, or it's single guys and guys in a relationship? Because that can bring a lot of ruckus to your relationship. If your boyfriend is constantly going out with single men, I can get how that can be like annoying because single men are always on the scout for women. So I can see how that could be a thing. I just feel like you have to truly trust your partner. And when I tell you this is something, I don't know if I've struggled with that, but when I tell you he has instilled, like he made me want to trust him because he trusts me so much. Like when I go out with my girlfriends, when I tell you this man don't ask no questions, like I literally, and it's almost like I'll come down fully dressed, little bodycon dress on, hair done, makeup done. And he's like, all right, babe, go have fun. You see how good I look? I'm going out in the streets of Atlanta and you just like, all right, babe, go have fun.
I guess it's just a different type of because like just the industry that I'm very well known. You feel me? In a lot of states, a lot of places and stuff like that. I do good business. I just feel like people, they report to me. I just they have a good respect for me. They know who my shorty is.
Basically, it's going to be eyes on me. Yeah, if he don't have eyes on me, somebody's going to text him, like, I seen your girl in the club and she was, if it's something negative, he's going to know. That's how I feel. Okay, this is the last question. Have you ever had to smack a bitch over Vontae or vice versa?
Oh, man.
I never had to personally smack anyone over Vontae because he wouldn't even let me get to that point. Like if it was someone who he felt was disrespecting me or, trying me in a way, he would interfere honestly before I would even have to like.
Yeah, and I just feel like there's people have just like enough respect for me. And I have enough respect for people to like, you won't even try me on no lame disrespectful, unless you probably just don't know me and nobody isn't informed you or nothing. You just out there just, and even sometimes then I just give a little grace, like, you feel me? Like bro, chill. Like, you feel me? Like she cool, and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, I've never put in a position where, or female, if we was in New York, New York is crazy.
New York?
We was in New York, you feel me, and shorties is all me, you might have to, you feel me,
they a little more
New York joint
aggressive.
Run down on you.
They a little more aggressive.
We in the A, it's a little different, but.
But you did though before.
Oh yeah, I did. I've had to. Okay. I had to, you feel me, yeah.
So he did have to literally knock someone out because of me.
Yeah.
So the story, this was years ago, and we were at your friend Dre's house.
Yeah, Big Dre. Used to play for the Nets. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Dre, and he was having like a cookout, kickback thing, and we were all getting together. It was like guys, girls. We were drinking. They were playing cards and just having a good time. And as the night goes on, people have more drinks and they get a little more drunk, and So I was talking to these two guys over in the corner. I think Vontae was like playing cards or something. Yeah. Or whatever he was doing. And then as the night wraps up and I'm saying my goodbyes, this guy is like having an attitude with me. Like, I'm like, oh, it was nice to meet you. Like, we can exchange Instagrams, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, you don't got to do all that, you know, fake shit, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. We don't even have to, like, he just got really mad when we started to say the goodbyes.
Yeah, like, you feel me?
Like
we
for
out,
no
bro.
reason.
And like, it's family love. You feel me? Like, it's vibes. Ain't nobody trying to run down and do nothing crazy. You feel me? It's all vibes, love. What do you do? Where you from? Blah, blah, blah. You feel me? What's your profession? Hey, you feel me? We can exchange information.
It was
blah,
cute
blah. Like,
small
yeah,
talk.
cute,
And then at the end, he was like, he basically flipped. And I was like, okay.
I mean, he was, like, you feel me? Like, he was a little lit, but I heard him just, you feel me, just like the way, and I'm like, all right, he's low-key getting a little belligerent. I told my girl, like, come sit next to me, you feel me, type of thing. And
then he, like, kind of kept going, and I could see Vontae, like...
and I'm giving him chances, like, you feel me, like, yo, you good, bro, like, you feel me, like, yo, chill, like, all that, you feel me, like, I'm not really trying to take it there, but he's just a little, he popping off at the mouth, you feel me, with the women, blah, blah, blah. He not really catching the hints of the males telling him, like, yo, just vibe, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I think he said something slick to you.
He said the last slick thing, and all I remember was Vontae, like...
He said the slick thing, like, I'm like, you feel me? I told him, like, yo, like, bro, what's up? Like, I'm not about to even play, you feel me? He was on, like, you feel me? Like, nigga, what's up? And, you know, listen, I'm from a different...
And it was like a
from
quick...
New York.
It was a quick
like,
1, 2, 3, you know, it was a quick.
Boop, 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 get you right up out of there. I'm not even going to play with you.
And it
I'm going
wasn't
to put
funny.
you out.
Like, it wasn't... I look back at the situation, like, I wish... as a woman, because you don't want to put your man in those type of situations, because people are crazy and they don't have nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. And if he was really one of them, he would have went to his car, grabbed whatever he had to grab, come back in the party, and you know, it could have been a different outcome. So as a woman, I feel like it's your job of course the man is supposed to protect you, but don't let it get to that point unless it really has to get to that point.
Yeah, babe, but that was one of the things.
It had to get to that point.
I gave him chance after chance, like, and even all the bros, it was like, yo, bro, like you was macking, like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy. Like, I'm not one for bullying. I don't try to, you feel me? But like, you know, my pictures may deceive people, you feel me? Like, in person, I'm a big guy. Like,
so he knocked him out, long story short.
Knocked him out.
And that was what it was.
Yeah, that's what, you feel me? We got up out of there.
We got it back. We went home. We had our hot dogs and leftover cookover.
You had the glizzy. I ain't had no glizzy.
You had.
I'm not the glizzy.
He's trying to save face.
I ain't the glizzy goblin. Chill out. I ain't had no glizzy.
But anyway, y'all. But that was our last question, y'all. We're going to wrap it up here because I don't know how long this back and forth has been, but I hope you guys enjoyed and got to like delve a little deeper into our relationship and understand some things that, you know, we have gone through in the past.
For sure. I hope you help you in your relationship and stuff like that. Like,
and leave comments. I want to see all y'all comments. Y'all don't got to be shy and coy. It's okay. Sure. I need to hear what y'all are thinking, especially about.
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna jump in the comments. Nah, but yeah, you know, I just want to thank you guys, you know, for always supporting my girl.
Yeah.
You know, keep on supporting. Please blast it, subscribe, run it up. You know, trying to introduce different stuff.
Different
like this
content.
You know,
shout out to Biggs once again behind the camera.
For sure.
Shout out to him.
And if you want more, you know, it can be more.
Like I said,
it's production. It's all about, you feel me, what the fans want, stuff like that. You may just only want to see her. And thank you, babe, for, you know, letting me come up on your platform. And, you know, shit. All right.
Love you, babe.
Love you too.
Peace out.
Peace.